Good afternoon, everyone. So, for those of you who want to know how to make a nice pound cake using the ingredients before me, I'm going to walk you through, okay, and let you see what I've prepared. I'm going to send this pound cake to my sister to let her know that she's not the only one that can bake a pound cake real good. I've had some rave reviews on my pound cake. So here we go. So right now I already have the sugar and the butter creamed. So I'm getting ready to finish putting the remainder of the ingredients in the bowl, as far as the sugar. And I also used sour cream and a block of cream cheese to make it nice and moist. Okay, so let me show you what I've prepared. So here is the cream butter and the sugar right here. Okay, I still have just a little bit, and mind you that I use this glass of filled up with sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna pour the rest of that in there. Okay, and I'm gonna finish creaming that and let it set for a minute. Okay, be nice and creamy. Now mind you also that I don't use the blender until perhaps I've gotten most of the ingredients in there. Okay, so here is my salt and baking soda mixture, and what I did, I put the cold eggs. I used 5 eggs. These eggs have to be separated, okay, so that when you get ready to beat the eggs, beat the whites, you know, they'll be nice and fluffy. We'll get to that later, but right now I'm showing you what I have here. So this is the remainder of the butter that's left over, and here is the Philadelphia cream cheese. It's a half a thing of that, and here's some sour cream. Okay, so that's the sour cream. So I'll probably use about 1.5 cups of sour cream and about 6 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it, and I also use I use imitation vanilla extract. So it's Kroger brand. And also, just a minute, let's see what's in my pantry. Yeah, I got a combined pantry in here. So I'm looking for the almond emulsion, actually. And I might have to just pause that. So let me get back to you, and I'll show you what I have prepared with the almond emulsion. I'm going to pause it right now. Okay, here is the almond emulsion, bakery emulsion. Okay, so I'm also going to let you know that I also put some olive oil in here to help out with the moisture of my pound cake. Okay, so I'm going to pause this and get the rest of my ingredients ready. So what I did, I put about 1 cup of sour cream into the sugar, butter, and the olive oil mixture to make it nice and fluffy, as you can see. And I hand whipped this, okay? So now I'm going to combine about 1.5 teaspoons or a tablespoon of the vanilla in here. You can just pour it in there. Okay, so that's 1, 2 drops of that, or more than drops, and give it a flavor. So we're going to stir that up. Okay, stir your mixture up, and mind you that the almond emulsion is to give it flavor as well. So we're going to shake up the jar. I'm shaking it up. That's the reason why you see the camera shaking. Okay, so almond emulsion. Okay, bakery almond emulsion. Okay, we're going to take the top off of that, and we're going to pour some in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drops of that. Okay, now that's gonna enhance the flavor a whole lot, giving you an almondy tasting vanilla pound cake. So we're gonna mix that up in the mixture. Mind you, you want to keep all the wet and moist ingredients combined together, and then after you do that, then you can start adding your dry ingredients. Now you also want to preheat your oven to 300. Okay, so here's the oven being preheated to 300. Okay, so make sure that your oven is nice and hot, and I'm gonna use a bundt pan to mix this up with. Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right here, and I'll be right back. I gotta get the dry ingredients together. I already have the salt and the baking soda mixture right there. That's a teaspoon of each. Okay, so I'm gonna finish whipping this up, and I'll be right back. So here's pre-sifted 3 cups of flour, plain flour, no self-rising. I used self-rising in the first, but I'm using plain. Okay, and I use this strainer to pre-sift it with. It came out nice, but you don't want to put all the flour in there at once. You want to do like a little bit at a time and into this batter. Okay, and after you do that, then you stir it up. Okay, you stir it up, and I'm still stirring from the sugar and the butter mixture. And I have to add the sour cream, which is already in there. I'm sorry. I have to add the cream cheese in there. Okay? So I'm going to pause it again while I get the rest of these ingredients, and I'll show you how to separate the eggs. Okay? Be back in a minute. We're back. So now you want to take and put some buttermilk. 1 cup of buttermilk. That's my neighbor. Yeah, it's a buttermilk. Okay. Also helps with the moisture. Okay. So, and then here's my Cuisinart blender. Okay. And I'm getting ready to blend. I also got the cream cheese in here, so I'm getting ready to blend this up right now. So you're going to hear some noise. Nice and smooth, blend it up. See how fluffy it is? And I haven't even put the baking soda in there yet, or the salt. Nice and fluffy. And turn it up some more to get it even fluffier. And more creamier. Now I couldn't have done this with my hands, beating it with my hands. So that's the reason why I pulled out the mixer. So we want to slowly turn this down. Until it goes down to 1 and all the batter's off the beaters, and then you want to stop it. Okay, so now we're gonna pause and we're gonna show you the separation of the eggs. Okay, and I'll be right back. So as you see, this is the egg separated. I have an egg separator here. Then you take and put 1 egg in the batter at a time. As soon as this